Have you ever felt like you were living in someone else's shadow? Like everyone around you had already found their special talent, while you were still searching for yours? Well, let me tell you about little Tommy, a bright-eyed 5-year-old with the biggest question in his tiny heart. What makes me special? You see, Tommy lived in a house filled with music. His sister Sarah could make the piano sing like 1,000 birds in spring, and his brother Michael could draw tears from anyone who heard his violin. Every evening, their melodies would dance through the halls and Tommy would sit quietly in his room, wondering if he'd ever find something that made his heart soar like music did for them. He tried playing the piano, but his little fingers couldn't quite find the right keys. The violin? Well, let's just say the family cat wasn't too fond of those practice sessions. Each day, Tommy watched his siblings receive standing ovations at recitals while he sat in the audience, clapping proudly but feeling that familiar ache in his heart. One particularly starlit evening, as Tommy sat in the garden feeling a bit down, something magical happened. A tiny light no bigger than a firefly began to dance before his eyes. But this was no ordinary firefly. It was a fairy with wings that sparkled like diamonds and a smile that could light up the darkest night. "Hello, Tommy," the fairy whispered, her voice like wind chimes in a gentle breeze. "I've been watching you, and I think it's time you discovered something about yourself." The fairy waved her wand, and suddenly the garden transformed. The flowers began to move, not in the wind, but in a pattern. They were dancing, and Tommy, without even thinking, began to move with them. His body swayed and turned, expressing all the feelings he could never put into words. "You see, Tommy," the fairy said softly, "not all music needs to be played on instruments. Some music lives in our movements, in the way we can make our bodies tell stories without saying a word." For the first time, Tommy felt something click inside him. He wasn't meant to create music with instruments. He was meant to become the music itself. From that day forward, Tommy threw himself into dance, transforming every melody his siblings played into beautiful movement that left audiences spellbound. And so Tommy learned the most important lesson of all. We don't need to be like anyone else to be special. Sometimes our greatest gifts are just waiting to be discovered, hidden in the most unexpected places. All we need is the courage to keep looking and maybe, just maybe, a little bit of magic to help us see what was there all along. Remember, whether you're 5 or 50, your special gift is out there, and when you find it, it will feel just like coming home.